If you've ever wanted to train like a legend, Bruce Lee's 1965 workout will take you on a raw, disciplined journey that reshapes not just your body, but the way you think about fitness entirely. Because this isn't just about lifting weights or counting reps. It's about forging yourself through consistency, simplicity, and a deep connection between body and mind. You start at dawn just like Lee did, waking up not with noise or rush but with deliberate calmness. Stretching your limbs and tuning into your breath because your body is your instrument and you need it in tune before you strike a chord. Your first movements are fluid, maybe a jog, some rope work, or shadow boxing in the mirror, imagining the enemy right in front of you, dancing around your living room like it's a ring in Hong Kong. You start to realize that this is not just physical, it's mental warfare. The precision in your strikes, the rhythm in your footwork, the discipline in your breath. This is how Bruce Lee trained every single day. And now you're doing the same. You ditch the idea of overcomplicated gym machines or bloated routines designed to exhaust instead of build. Instead, you focus on bodyweight exercises. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, sit-ups, the primal moves that forced Lee to master control over every inch of his body. You're not chasing size, you're chasing mastery, and that starts with functional power. Imagine cranking out push-ups on your fingertips. Because Lee did that daily to develop bone-deep strength in his hands. Your core becomes a furnace, ignited by dragon flags, V-ups and leg raises until your abs feel like armor. You hit the pavement for a 5-mile run, but you're not jogging aimlessly. You're running with intention, mixing in sprints, sidesteps, and martial footwork that mimics the chaos of combat. And while your heart pounds and your legs burn, you don't stop, because Bruce didn't. You feel the discipline starting to take root. You pick up a jump rope, not the flashy kind, just the basic brutal one, and you skip until your lungs feel like fire. You remember that every time Lee jumped rope, it wasn't for cardio. It was for rhythm, balance, foot precision. Then it's time for the heavy bag, and you hit it not with reckless power but surgical intent. Each jab, cross, and kick is calculated, practiced, perfected. You start to feel what it means to blend force with form, speed with serenity. Weightlifting enters the equation, but not the way modern gym culture suggests. You lift to fight, not to flex. 2 sets, 8 reps, no ego, just efficiency. You stick to compound lifts, squats, bench presses, clean and jerks, all done with crisp precision. You aren't looking to pump yourself up like a balloon. You're building a weapon, and it needs to be fast, responsive, and lethal. You notice how Lee treated grip strength like a secret superpower. So you start training yours too. Fingertip push-ups, towel pull-ups, thick bar holds. Each repetition burning your forearms, awakening strength you didn't know you had. Then you stretch, not for show but to move better, kick higher, and avoid injury. Dynamic stretches in the morning, deep hamstring and hip openers at night, all to keep your range explosive and your limbs unbound. You start meditating at night, visualizing your progress, calming your mind. Lee did this religiously, and now you see why. It clears the mental clutter and lets you focus like a laser during training. You track your meals the way he did. Clean, simple, whole foods in small portions. You stop binging. You stop snacking. You eat with purpose. Protein, greens, rice, some shakes, maybe a little peanut butter or tea if you're feeling indulgent, but no processed nonsense. Your sleep becomes sacred. You rest hard so you can train harder, honoring recovery as a vital part of progress. You no longer view fitness as a grind, it becomes a ritual. You start noticing that your movements are more fluid, your energy is steadier, your body leaner, and your mindset sharper. You see yourself becoming something more, a hybrid of athlete, artist, warrior, philosopher. Bruce Lee wasn't just a fighter, he was a blueprint. And now you're following that blueprint rep by rep, breath by breath. The more you practice, the more you understand that fitness isn't about looking good. It's about being dangerous, being prepared, being in control of yourself. And as you move through this journey, you join a quiet global rebellion. Modern fitness enthusiasts who are ditching the noise of influencer culture and returning to the roots. They're reawakening their bodies through calisthenics, martial arts, and minimalist discipline. You see it in people training barefoot in garages, doing one-arm push-ups in public parks, sprinting with fury on quiet streets at dawn. They're all out there, inspired by Lee's 1965 regime, people like you, tired of gimmicks, hungry for truth. You're not just building muscle, you're building ethos. Every bead of sweat is a tribute to his legacy. You're not imitating a workout, you're channeling an ideology. Bruce Lee's 1965 training is no longer history. It's a living, breathing force, and now it's yours.